Wrong thinking about love. Having an unhealthy perception about love stopped me from experiencing love on a deeper level. God wanted to enlighten me about real love because God removed from me the darkness in order to help me experience His pure love. The darkness in the world wants us to believe that loving others will cause us to be hurt. I'm writing this book to testify that love never hurt me. People who love me help me. People who reject love will eventually hurt people ignorantly. God desires that even that type of person needs to learn how to love. Right now, take a few moments and think about how you perceive, receive, and give love. Secondly, I want you to think about the values and morals taught to you as a child. Lastly, I want you to think about how you measure love. For example, I have lots of values concerning love. I like taking time to think about my values concerning love because I like to measure where I am with love. The Bible reveals that God's love is unmeasurable. It is very deep, as far as the heavens is from the earth. And His love is a perfect love. And my love is not like His love, but every year it grows. Measuring your love tank means measuring and analyzing our own personal experiences in order to determine how those experiences have caused us to love more or love less throughout the year. Sometimes bad experiences cause us to love less, and great experiences cause us to love more. Our love tank measurement reveals a lot about us. It determines if we have allowed negative experiences to affect how we love. Have we had great experiences that give us courage to love more and more? For example, when my heart opened up to Jesus Christ, my life changed. My mouth boldly declared Him as my Savior, and my love experience changed because my perception changed. I wanted God to love my unhealthy thoughts, lifestyle, and feel sorry for me, but God took those things away. He gave me a garment of praise, a garment of beauty, and a garment of health. He doesn't want us to hold on to old thinking patterns. Perception and experience will determine how we love others, as well as what type of love we will experience. I learned that it's unhealthy to view love through negative experiences. How other people treat you should never affect how you feel about yourself. In the movie The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, the Grinch was not always a Grinch. In the movie starring Jim Carrey, the Grinch was a baby brought to town by a stork. He didn't know how to love, and he didn't know how to hate. But his experience took place in the classroom among other kids, and the kids, teased and belittled him, and that experience caused him to love less. He was green, he was different looking. The children made fun of him. His experience made him feel like an outsider, so he developed an outsider mentality. He believed that if they rejected him, then he would reject them by being detestable. In reality, only 30% of the kids rejected him, and the other 70% actually liked him. The majority does not always win, but in this case, they did win because they were crude and shrewd. But in the end, Cindy Lou Who's love and acceptance caused him to love. And eventually he began to love those that she loved. Her kindness turned him from the Grinch who wanted to steal Christmas to the Grinch who restored Christmas. He was mean, but her kindness melted his heart. I have learned that the darkness in the world seeks to make people feel bad about themselves, as if there's something genetically wrong, and that we are unlovable and unwanted. And that we should feel less than others. But we must focus on our good experiences because God created every person with a desire and need for love. And if we let the negative rule, then we miss out on love. If we think about another baby, Jesus Christ, and God gave him to the world, He brings acceptance to the world. And His love causes us to love more. So that's a positive experiences. So we have positive and negative love experiences on the earth. These things cause us to love more or love less. Once again, I know that some people have been blessed to have great people in their life, great people who love them and treated them so great. But there's lots of people who do not get treated well, who do not have people loving them and treating them kindly. So to those people, that brings us to lesson number 3. Love and truth go hand in hand. Bad relationships are destructive relationships that counterfeit real love. Those relationships are blinding because we may love the person, but we hate how they treat us. I am sure the idea is foreign to you if you've had great experiences. But when we watch the talk shows every day, we see people with negative experiences. For example, a person can be in a relationship with a person who cheats. They abuse and hurt them, and they just can't seem to let go of the person. They won't break up with them. We shake our heads in dislike, but remember, relationship bonds are always begin in the beginning. This is another reminder about the importance of making good choices. Of course, anyone in a toxic relationship like this is living a lie, and maybe someone convinced them that the relationship lacks real love, while the person accepts the fact that they are in a destructive relationship.